It's a big blow to Justice Yashwant Verma in the cash haul case, as the Supreme Court has dismissed a petition that was filed by Justice Verma, who had challenged the recommendation made by then CJI Sanjeev Khanna to impeach him following the recovery of large amounts of unaccounted cash from his official residence in Delhi. A bench comprising Justices Deepankar, Dutta and AG Masi ruled that the in-house inquiry into the matter was legally valid and that due process was followed. The court stated that although uploading videos and photos of the search was unnecessary, it did not affect the legality of the proceedings, especially since no objections were raised at that time. The court has also clarified that Chief Justice's communication to Prime Minister and President was not unconstitutional. It also found that Justice Verma's fundamental rights had not been violated and that a writ petition against the in-house mechanism was not maintainable. Cutting across to Nalini Sharma, joining us now with further details. Nalini, first up, break down what this means for Justice Yashwant Verma.
Well, Suresha, no doubt about the fact that it's a huge setback for him because he was hoping for some sort of relief coming in from the Supreme Court, even as the proceedings before the Parliament are pending. But what has the Supreme Court essentially said today? Number one, the Supreme Court has said that the entire process of instituting an in-house inquiry and for the in-house inquiry to carry out a fact-finding inquiry, interrogate people, question Justice Verma and then give this report is not an unconstitutional or illegal or parallel procedure, because what Justice Verma had claimed was that the procedure for the removal of the judge is through Parliament, which is already laid down in the Constitution. So an in-house inquiry of this kind amounts to a parallel procedure. But that's not an argument that the Supreme Court has accepted. The Supreme Court's also gone ahead and said that the conduct of the judge is in question, essentially because not only was the timing of the petition a little suspicious, why did he not approach the court earlier, especially considering the fact that he calls the inquiry unconstitutional, then why did he agree to appear before the inquiry? So for all these reasons, the Supreme Court has said that the conduct of the judge is a little suspicious. At the same time, they've also gone ahead and said that the entire procedure of CJI sending the report to the PMO and the President asking for the removal of Justice Verma to be initiated is not without power, and that the CJI is empowered to do that because the proper procedure was followed regarding the in-house inquiry committee, which has been established through various judgments of the Supreme Court. So for these reasons, 6 questions have been framed by the Supreme Court, and those 6 questions have been answered. We are still waiting for the full copy of the judgment to be out, which will give us more clarity about the reasoning that the Supreme Court has followed in dismissing this petition. But the only door open now for Justice Verma is to challenge his impeachment before the Parliament, and it still remains to be seen how that progresses.
All right, Nalini, for the moment, thank you for getting us the latest.